Are you ready?
I'm not ready at all. Don't be nervous. And action. Are there any future trends or things on the horizon that get you excited about Mac apps or Mac devices?
Well, I'm hearing about this. Jamf have been talking here about their remote management, where I can get onto it. And with COVID, that's the big thing now.
I love the new M2s. The performance on a MacBook Air so outperformed any of the modern PCs.
How do you ensure long-term performance of your Macs?
I clean my laptop out once a year. I kind of like to start fresh every year just to keep it going as long as I can.
Always shut off your machine, especially if you want that longer battery life.
What is your nightmare as a Mac admin or an enthusiast?
You put me on the spot on that one.
Having someone come in and not know any of their passwords.
Phishing attacks, like clicking on that link, installing some really evil, like some piece of malware, that actually scares me the most.
What would you do if you didn't have to deal with those nightmare scenarios?
I mean, I probably wouldn't have a job.
You probably wouldn't have,
I would just be working on the hardware.
Yeah.
No need for software.
You work in education. If you had all that free time, what would you do instead?
Oh, I'd probably still do this.
You'd probably
It's not a job when you love what you do.
Oh, that's
so,
amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's really cool.
How do you know you can trust this application now? Like, what are the things that you do?
Usually if the community support is there,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that the Mac I feel is very different than the other platforms.
It comes from a licensed source, a signed source.
Okay.
Often I get it from the App Store.
How do you educate your team that you have to maintain about system cleanliness and optimal performance?
Once a week, every Monday, 10 a.m. sharp, and we kind of go over the trials and tribulations of the past week and what can we do to mitigate those things going forward for the upcoming week.
We work in Slack quite often. We have a channel that we operate in there where we'll have awareness. We actually have awareness programs, both for security but also just standards for computers. We talk, we're open door policies.
Thank you guys, that's fun.